The term official language doesn't really mean what a lot of people think it means. It doesn't mean the main language of the country. It means the language used in government. If the U.S. were to make English the official language, then all business carried out in government offices would have to be in English. That includes the post office, police stations, courts, all city, county, state, and federal agencies. My name is Donald Kinney, and this is Speaking of Language. If English were made the official language of the United States, then, for example, Hispanic populations would not be permitted to get the most fundamental resources in the Spanish language, like a water bill or a gas bill. In areas near Native American reservations like the Navajo Nation in Arizona, the Bureau of Indian Affairs and the Navajo court system would have to use English, and the Navajo language would not be permitted. That means that all Navajo-speaking litigants would have to bring an interpreter. Because the U.S. doesn't have an official language on the federal level, neighborhoods and areas where other languages are largely spoken, like Chinese or Japanese, residents can receive government materials, notices, announcements in their language. To date, 28 states have declared English the official language of their local governments, most having done so in the past few decades as a result of the English-only movement. However, due to Title VI of the Civil Rights Act of 1964, any entity in the state receiving federal funds must provide all vital documents in every single language that a client of that agency speaks. In effect, the English-only declaration is a lot of conservative barking and no legal bite. The fact that English isn't the official language of the United States hasn't stopped it from becoming the dominant language of the country. Although there are about 350 languages spoken across the country, native English speakers comprise about 82% of the population, with native Spanish speakers coming in second at 13%. All other languages make up the bulk of the balance. However, despite 18% of the population natively speaking a language other than English, a full 96% of American citizens speak English fluently. 96%. So, English as the de facto language isn't going anywhere in the near future. On the other hand, only about a fifth of American adults can speak a second language. That's a surprisingly low fraction when compared to other countries. Even in the United States' earliest beginnings as the 13 colonies, colonists spoke Dutch, English, German, French, amongst other languages. Demanding that Americans speak English and English only because this is America is nonsense and doesn't serve the ever-expanding diversity of our country.